The object of today's game is to collect more counters than your opponent. As you do this, you'll become a master at multiplying by 5. To play the game, you will need 2 number cubes, 5 counters, and 2 paper clips that are 2 different colors. For this game, the player that has more letters in their name goes first. To set up, stack the 5 counters on the ×5 circle on the game board. Each player will get a paper clip, which will be the pawns for this game. Player 1 will place her pawn on the start marker of the game board. It is here where the 2 stars are. She will then roll the 2 number cubes. Whatever number she rolls, she'll multiply by 5. Since she rolled a 7, she will multiply 7 by 5. Her product is 35. She will move her pawn along the outer circle until she sees a 35. The pawn will stay at the first 35 she sees. Player 2 will place his pawn on the start marker of the game board. He will then roll the 2 number cubes. Whatever number he rolls, he will multiply by 5. Since he rolled a 12, he will multiply 12 by 5. His product is 60. He will move his pawn along the outer circle until he sees a 60. The pawn will stay at the first 60 he sees. Now it's back to player 1. She'll roll again. This time she rolled a 6. Since 6 times 5 is 30, she will move her pawn to the very next 30 along the outer circle. The game will continue in this same way with each player taking their turn and moving along the outer circle of the game board. Notice that on this turn, player 1 has crossed the start line. When a player crosses the start line, they get to take 1 of the 5 counters. But they continue playing in the same way, moving along the outer edge of the circle according to the number they rolled. The game ends when a player crosses over the start line and takes the very last counter. The player with the most counters is the winner. If you ever forget how to play the game, just rewatch the video to remind you of the rules. Before you play, why don't you practice with some flashcards? This will help make sure you play the game to the best of your ability. Are you ready? Get set, go! How do you feel about multiplying by 5s? If you feel like you got it down, go ahead and play the game. If you need a little more practice, just rewind it a bit and do the flashcards again. I bet you're going to do great. Have fun!